Hey guys, this is Dots Are Cool. Welcome back to more Minecraft single player. Today we're starting off with an enchantment because I haven't done that in a while. I'm going to do a pickaxe just because this is about to run out, kinda. I just feel like I'm doing pickaxe. So we're going to find a 50. I actually went over. I have 52. I accidentally sat a little too long at the spider farm. But that's okay, because now I can get a level 50 if I can find it. So let me go ahead and find that, and I'll be right back. There we go. Gosh, that took way too long. I was sitting here for like 5 minutes. Alright, here we go. Level 50. I don't think that was worth sitting here for 5 minutes. But that's okay, it's the same thing. It's what I wanted. I wasn't aiming for anything. If I need fortune, I have several fortune picks, even though they're all about to break. And I have a silk touch pick, so really all I needed was just another pick, just in case this one broke. So today, we're going to go ahead and continue our housekeeping thing that we did last episode. I left off saying that I wanted to do this tunnel and the mining room. I've already replaced the back of this boat elevator with glass, like I said I was going to. And I've carved out the beginning of where I want the tunnel to be. I think it's just going to go up to that block. Or maybe it'll go all the way up there. I don't know. But I think all I'm going to do is just carve away. I want it to kind of look natural. But I want it, I don't know. I want it to look nice, but I want it to look natural. I don't know if both are possible at the same time. And then I also have to figure out what to do with this drop shaft, because I'm going to be taking the backing out. Let me go get glass because I have to go repair some of those blocks that I'm taking out. Ooh, lag. Here's some glass. Hopefully that's enough. Storage room looks nice. I still want to do those decoration things for like the floor, especially around the glass oval thing. But that's for another time. Anyway, there shouldn't be anything too hard to replace. 3. Like that. And we'll go ahead and place this back here, like that. So yeah, this is going to be really simple to do. It's just going to be a tear down this wall kind of thing. And then replace all this stone on the floor with wood, of course. But the tricky thing is going to make it, trying to make it look nice. And I also want to add this water feature. I think I mentioned before that all the water features I have in this base are located where a water source used to be. So like right here, this water source has originally been there. I don't know what to do with that one. The water in my bedroom, that was already there. There's some down there. There's even a lava source down there that I have to do something with. And this lava, or this water source, has been here since the beginning, so I want to make like a waterfall kind of effect or something. I don't know. After I tear down this. Unfortunately, tearing down the wall like this isn't very interesting. I mean, if I don't find it interesting, you might. I don't know. I think all I'm going to do is just basically do the majority of it and then come back when I have to do little adjustments. So that sounds like a good idea. I will go ahead and do the majority of it off camera, I guess, and then I'll see you back when I'm almost done. Alright. I think we've got a good idea of what we want here, of what I want. Something like that. I didn't quite take it up as high as I wanted to. Oh, that block is gonna bug me. But that does this tunnel here is looking pretty nice. I don't have any stone on me, do I? No. Yes. Yeah, it's nice, big area. Definitely makes this area look a lot different. This is all glass. I don't know if I want to keep it all glass or not. It doesn't look terrible, but it does look kind of out of place. The next thing I need to do is take out all this and change it to wood. I'm going to keep the stone border around the boat elevator, and I get lag every time I walk back to the storage room for some reason. I picked up the perfect amount of glass, which is surprising. Stone in here. And wood. Some extra stacks of that. What was I saying? This place is looking nice. I just need to figure out something to do with the water source there. I'm probably gonna have like some water feature around there. Haven't decided what yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this episode or not. Change this back into stone. Not this one. There we go. And then the rest here will be wood. But I don't know, because I kind of wanted like a waterfall effect going down the wall, but since the wall is like concave instead of whatever the other one, convex, you can't really have a waterfall running down it because it's the opposite direction. Because water doesn't flow inward, it would fall straight down. Else I would have a nice like waterfall over here. Yeah, because there's no way to really redirect the water to go towards the wall without making something look ugly. So I think I'm just going to keep the water source on the ground for now, and this is good. I like this. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and change this back into stone. Into wood. I was doing it earlier and I ran out of blocks. Whoa, that's a hole. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave you guys, and I will be right back down to build the mining room if that zombie wouldn't shut up. I think. Okay, yeah, I'll see you there. Alrighty, here we are. All I wanted to do here is just make a nice wall like this, maybe a door to come in, and then like stairs down into the mines instead of this ladder. That way it's a lot easier, or not easier, but a better looking way to get down to the mines. I did not bring logs with me. I meant to do that. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back here. What I wanted to do was turn this column here into logs. That way it looks a little bit better when we take some glass and pull it out, and probably connect it to this wall. Yeah, that's a pretty good size. Actually, that wouldn't work. It's going to cut into here. Probably make it go to here. So let's go ahead and tear this down like so. Oh, that's a bow. Now that won't look odd. I probably will just tear all this part out because it kind of looks weird, and maybe move the water source over a little bit. But here's what I have. I brought some glass panes and some wood, and we're just gonna make a giant wall of these like this. And here, if I can't stop jumping, and steady, there we go, like that. And then we'll pull it in and pull this over, and yeah, that'll look fine. If the glass panes didn't curve like that, then that might not look so great, but I think when I do that, it should look nice. I brought plenty of glass to make plenty of panes, so this shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, what I basically want to do is have some stairs lead down. Have some stairs lead down to the mines instead of that ladder. I'm basically going to carve out a giant hole here, kind of slope it down, maybe zigzag downwards. Make it feel more like I'm actually going down into the mines instead of just taking a ladder and being boring. Right here. There we go. I'm doing this very awkwardly. In fact, this is probably the worst way to install glass panes. But hey, it works. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have like wooden stairs or what. Oh, hey, I'm inside the wall. And fall. Like stairs go down. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to play with it once I get to that part. Let's see, am I gonna have enough panes? Alright, let's see, one more layer and then we'll figure out where the door goes. Oh, that doesn't help. 6. So the door. I think I'm just gonna have the door. I don't know if I actually want a real door. Dang it, if I keep doing that, this isn't gonna work. I don't know if I want an actual door or not. I think I'm just gonna keep, oh, look at that. Hold on, a whole nother stack. I think I'm just gonna keep it. Well, if I, it'd be nice if I could put, well, I don't know, like another one here and have it like a skinny door. I don't know, maybe that looks good. Looks really weird. I have a feeling something needs to go along the top and the bottom for this to look good. Here. Look at this. Let's go and tear out this grass. Turn this into wood. How'll that look? And especially underneath the glass here. I think that's what's making it look odd. Is that the glass is going straight into the grass. Hey, there's Ryan. The glass is going into the grass, and it looks bad. Yeah, that's definitely looking better. Still something to do with the ceiling, although the ceiling in this entire room isn't finished, so I don't know. Let's go and tear out all this, and we'll actually get started on the hole going down into the mines. Whoops. Have to start using that. Yep. Also, something I wanted to mention. In the latest snapshot, I don't remember what it's called, like 12W8 or something. I don't know. There's cocoa beans are able to be farmed, planted, grown, and farmed, and harvested, and everything. So that's another thing I'm going to have to add over here. I need cactus, sugarcane, and cocoa beans, and I feel there's something else. I don't remember. Some other type of plant. Sugarcane, cocoa beans, cactus. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's only 3. But yeah, there's only 3 left, and then I can finally end production on that room over there, and then we'll work on the ceiling probably after those are done. Other things that are coming in the 1.3 that I want or can't wait for are the multicolored slabs. How there's like dark wood, light wood, red wood, normal wood. Well, there's actually slabs. Whoops, I did not mean to use that. There are actually slabs of each color now. So, hooray. You can now have dark and light half slabs. That'll definitely come handy in the storage room. I had an idea for the ceiling in the storage room, but I couldn't do it because the half slabs have to be normal wood color. Let's go ahead and make these logs just to match that. Maybe we can continue the wool downward on this side here, just because there's already wool up there. That'll probably be good, and then this can be wood or something. What would look good there? Maybe just plain stone. Maybe I shouldn't have dug that out. Because it is going into the mines and transitioning into stone and dirt and everything. And with this being... I don't know. Maybe if I did this. Just decided to stop everything and go straight to stone look on all sides. Yeah, I think that would look better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get rid of all this dirt and everything. I still have to go back up and get some stuff, maybe. Another shovel would be nice. Although this pick can pretty much dig through dirt quicker than my shovel can anyway. Although I do need to go get stone. That's something I need to get. But I'm just gonna dig. I'm gonna dig all the way down and go get more stone, and then I'll be right back. And we can decide how we're gonna get out of here, because as you can see, the opening's way up there. Alright, other than the floor, I think everything's done here. I think I'm going to make the floor wooden or something. Here's the giant hole. We just need to find a way to get from down here to up there. And as you can see, I've run into a problem with the already dug mines getting in the way, but I think we can keep those like that and not have a problem. Probably gonna have, I don't know if I want half slabs or stairs. Maybe stairs to come down and have a platform here and then come down like this. That sounds like a good idea. Let's try that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the whole bottom, I think I'm gonna tear out and make wooden, all of this. And then, like, I don't know, maybe I'll use the jungle wood since I don't ever use that. And then these wooden things I have to keep monsters from coming out of the mines and attacking me, I think I'm going to change those into logs. Just maybe it'll look better. And then any stray dirt or cobblestone or gravel or anything in the walls or ceiling, I'm just going to replace with stone from now on. Yeah. But anyway, here, let's get started on these stairway, whatever I was just about to say. I have to go craft some stairs first. Like so. We'll probably go ahead and stick out one block before coming out. And then place these like this. And it's gonna be tough. Plop that down, jump down. Can't quite reach, so place block underneath. Like a ninja, place blocks underneath where I'm standing. Let's go and put those there. I'm probably gonna put like upside down stairs or something down behind instead of those full blocks, but for now I just need something to put there. And since I can't place upside down stairs behind where they are, then I'll keep it like this. Alright, this is good enough. We'll go and make this first platform right here. Is that good? Probably have fences right here. And let's see, where's my dirt? We'll go straight down again. And again, like a ninja, block underneath. Bam. Oh wow, that totally doesn't work. Like that. There we go. These don't go here. So much for ninja. Alright, can't place block there. Let's go ahead and just make a workbench right here. That way I don't have to go all the way back down and everything. And the most sloppiest way of making stairs, but it works. More blocks. Actually, take these out. Put full blocks here. And then stairs. I'm just gonna jump down now. Okay, here, let's get rid of these ladders. They're in the way. Well, actually, here, since I'm gonna put these upside down stairs in, yeah, tear all this out. If I could climb a ladder. There we go. Alright, I got one, and then I have to go. Where did that crafting bench go? Oh, it's on my hotbar. I didn't even see it. Make some more stairs. Probably have a billion of them in my storage room that I'm not using ever. Aw, totally didn't place that where I wanted to. Actually, I did, but it's not the right place. Not the right orientation. There we go. And again, right here. Too bad I can't just like use the axe to chop away 1/4 of the block to get the stairs. There we go, and finally right here. Aw, ran out again. There we go. That should be plenty. Alright, and now that I'm looking at it, this is going to work out perfectly for where I want the fences to be. What am I doing? There. So this can go like this. Wrong tool. I completely blanked out. I totally just looked at that and said, okay, this is a dirt block, need the axe. Let's jump over here. What blocked me from that? Oh, man. It takes so long to break stuff on ladders. Ladders don't break faster with an axe. That's really odd. There we go. I'm going to tear both of these down. Did not even mean to do that. There we go. And almost done. Alright, and then finally for this last area, dang it, ran out again. Actually, I have a bunch left to do, so. There we go. Just gonna have a little platform here, and actually, you know what? Let's see, right here. Nope, that's not gonna work. Want stairs here, that means stairs here, okay. Like that. And then this will be wood eventually. There we go, that's how we're gonna get up and down. So we got this, we go down. Maybe I could put like ore, like those ores I got with Silk Touch into the wall. Make it pretty. And then go down. I don't know what I'm going to put here. Maybe I'll just wall it off with stone probably, because that kind of looks bad. And then we're down here. Light this up. I could have my crafting table and everything down here. But yeah, I like what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and replace all this with wood, like I said, all this with logs and all this with stone, blah blah blah, and put fences in and put the ores in, and then I'll bring you back and then we'll end the episode. Alright, everything is finished. I'm just going to take you through the room and then we can end today. So we got the stairs that go down all the way. We got some beautiful, a lot of ores. Kind of went overboard on them, but looks nice, I think. And then we have our furnaces and workbenches, just in case like I need to make some picks or something. I don't know. Probably gonna add a chest. Actually, it's something I should do right now. Add a chest over here under the stairs. That way, if I like run out of inventory space or something while I'm mining, I can just toss everything in here temporarily before taking it upstairs. And for some reason this block is lit wrong. I have no clue why. The one next to it is like the exact same, except it's one block over, and I've taken it down and put it back several times and it just does that. Oh well. And then this looks really nice. I decided not to go with the jungle wood just because it would clash with both the normal logs here and this wood I already had in place. But yeah, the mines look a lot better than what they have. I might put the log here as well, and this above here, just to make it look more like support beams or something, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I'm really tired. This torch should be somewhere else, right here. But yeah, I tried to follow the way Minecraft does things and put like coal and iron and then gold and lapis, and then at the bottom there's diamond and redstone, and more coal just because I had an empty wall. But yeah, and then this nice fence. I like just how there's like a little fence here. Looks pretty nice. But yeah, I think this turned out really well, and it's a lot better than that ladder that just goes down. The next thing I think we're going to work on is the farms. Go ahead and push this back. Hopefully 1.3 comes out relatively soon. That way I can get to work on that cocoa bean farm. All it's going to be is just a wall of jungle logs, so I can actually probably make it before the feature even comes out. And then when it does, I can utilize the space. Yeah. I guess we can go ahead and end today's episode here. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you liked it, please leave a like. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. This has been Dr. Cool. Bye.